It's January 25th, and here is your reading for today. Queen of Pentacles, reversed. This card is shouting out loud about neglecting yourself. You're overextending, saying yes to every request while your own needs get shoved aside. Maybe you're ignoring your health or burning through resources trying to hold everything together. Don't lie to yourself, self. Care isn't optional right now. Set boundaries. Review your finances. Stop spending impulsively just to keep others happy. This card warns that if you keep giving without pause, burnout is almost guaranteed. You knew this already, but it's time to actually act on it. Next, the Eight of Wands, reversed. This reversal screams delays and frustration. Plans you expected to move fast are stuck. Maybe stuck because you rushed or missed clear communication. Feeling stuck waiting for news or stuck in misunderstandings? It's real. You have to be patient here and reassess what's really happening. Don't force outcomes or push through confusion. Clarify your messages. Slow down even if it drives you crazy. Impatience now only leads to mistakes and more headaches. Let the energy settle before moving forward. Finally, the Magician, reversed. This card warns about misusing your power or losing focus. Maybe you've been scattering your energy or overpromising and underdelivering. You could be tempted to manipulate a situation or charm your way out of real work, but don't fall for that trap. It's time to align your actions with your true values. Be honest with yourself and others. Stop wasting your potential on distractions or self-deception. You have the tools to manifest what you want, but not if you keep playing tricks on yourself or others. Putting these together, Leo, there's a clear tension between nurturing others and neglecting yourself. You want to be the rock, the provider, the magic maker, but if you don't set limits, you'll burn out and stall. This day asks you to pause and check in. Are you really prioritizing your health and finances? Are you clear in what you communicate and patient with delays? Are your intentions honest and focused, or scattered and manipulative? The cards say fix these before moving forward. It's not just about doing more, it's about doing right. So stop overextending, breathe through the delays, and get real with your power. That's how you turn this tension into strength today. Eight of Cups. I see you stepping away, Leo. Not in some half-hearted way, but with full intention. Eight of Cups screams departure, not just physical, but emotional and spiritual too. You're done clinging to what no longer feeds your soul. You might have been holding on to a relationship, a job, or even a mindset that just drains you. Now, you're turning your back on it. And let me tell you, that's huge, because leaving behind comfort, even if it's toxic, is scary. But you're ready to walk towards something deeper, something real. You knew this already, deep down. It's about more than just escape. It's a soul search. You're pursuing meaning, not just distraction. And that means shedding old attachments that kept you stuck. Hold on, though. Don't fool yourself into thinking this is easy. Fear of loneliness or the unknown might flash in your mind. That's normal. But this card pushes you to embrace the discomfort. You can't grow if you're clutching the past with white knuckles. So, instead of resisting change, lean into it. Feel the loss, but let it go. The Eight of Cups isn't about running away, it's about choosing bravery and emotional growth. Now, keep Queen of Pentacles reversed in mind here. Remember that neglect of self, care, and imbalance? This departure is the reset you need. You've been overextending, ignoring your own needs. Walking away from what drains you is the first real boundary you've set. The Eight of Wands, reversed, showed you the delays and frustration. It's like everything was stuck in slow motion. But now you're breaking free from that freeze, even if the path ahead isn't crystal clear yet. And don't forget the Magician, reversed. It pointed to scattered energy and misuse of power. You might have been trying to manipulate or force outcomes. The Eight of Cups says no more. It's time to focus your true potential, honestly and aligned with your values. That means no more distractions or smoke and mirrors. It's raw, it's real. You're heading out on a quest for authenticity and soul fulfillment. So what does this look like in action? You might quit that draining job, block out toxic people, or finally start that meditation or journal practice you've been avoiding. You're not just walking away, you're walking toward your own truth. The key is to act with intention, not fear, and I'm seeing that you're ready. This is a turning point where you choose self, respect over ease. One foot in front of the other, even if the destination is unknown. This is your moment to rewrite the story and prioritize your soul's needs. Don't rush it. Be patient with the process. Trust that leaving behind what no longer serves is the bravest, healthiest move you can make right now. Two of Pentacles is flashing bright here, Leo. I'm seeing you juggling hard, work, emotions, maybe finances, or even your own needs after that tough shift you made leaving old patterns behind. Two of Pentacles screams balance, but not the easy kind. It's the one where you're on your toes, switching focus from one thing to the next, trying not to drop anything. You knew this already. Life's not slowing down just because you decided to walk away from what was draining you. Actually, no, you're learning how to dance in the chaos, adapt with grace, and keep your feet steady even when the ground shifts. Hold on. This is about prioritizing with a ruthless eye. You can't say yes to every demand anymore, not after the Queen of Pentacles reversed showed you what overgiving does to your health and peace. Now, you're being forced to pick what really matters and what's just noise. Time management is your new best friend. You're learning to slot in work, rest, and play without tipping the scales too far to one side. Maybe you're juggling a new job and a creative project, or balancing your personal growth with social expectations. Either way, adaptability is the name of the game here. Don't fool yourself into thinking you can do it all without limits. The Two of Pentacles warns against spreading yourself too thin. You might feel the urge to handle everything at once: finances, relationships, career moves, but that leads straight to burnout. You've already danced with burnout in earlier chapters. You remember the fatigue from ignoring your boundaries? Two of Pentacles tells you to keep your eyes on the ball, Leo. Juggling isn't about frantic flailing, it's about smooth moves, knowing when to let one ball drop temporarily so you can catch another. Prioritize tasks like a pro. Use tools, lists, alarms, whatever keeps you on track. Two of Pentacles also nudges you to stay flexible. Plans will change, delays might pop up like those frustrating Eight of Wands reversed moments. Don't panic when progress feels slow. Instead, adjust your rhythm. Maybe a project takes longer or a loved one needs space. The Two of Pentacles says, flow with it. Don't resist. Resistance just makes you stumble. And look, the Magician reversed is lurking, reminding you not to scatter energy or lose focus. This juggling act requires clear intention. Be honest with yourself. What's real priority? What's just shiny distraction? You can't manipulate time or energy, no matter how charming or clever you are. Align your actions with your core values. Otherwise, you'll end up spinning plates that crash down. The narrative from your last chapters is crystal here. You've left behind old attachments and toxic patterns, but now you're in the thick of managing the new reality. That means balancing self, care with responsibilities, ambition with patience. The Queen of Pentacles reversed taught you the cost of neglecting yourself. The Eight of Cups pushed you into the unknown to find deeper meaning. Now, the Two of Pentacles asks, how will you live that truth day to day? How will you keep your life's balls in the air without losing your center? Leo, I'm not sugarcoating it. This juggling act is real work. It demands discipline, awareness, and flexibility. But you're not the same person who stayed stuck before. You're learning to say no without guilt, to pivot when needed, and to hold your own space fiercely. Use this energy. Organize your priorities. Schedule in self-care as non-negotiable. And when frustration hits, remember, some balls can wait. Focus on what moves you forward, steadily and surely. This chapter is your training ground. Keep the rhythm strong. Balance is less about perfect stillness and more about skilled movement. You've stepped into a new phase, Leo. Own it. Keep juggling with intention. You'll find your flow. Five of Pentacles, reversed. Okay, Leo. This reversal is a breath of fresh air after the grind. I'm seeing you step out of that shadow of hardship, financial, emotional, whatever weighed you down. You're not just surviving anymore. You're actively reaching for support, letting others in, and that's huge. Don't lie to yourself. You know how easy it was to isolate, to push away help out of pride or fear. But right now, you're breaking that cycle. You're accepting the hand extended instead of turning away. That's healing in motion. Hold on, this also means you're spotting new opportunities. Maybe a job, a friendship, or even a mindset shift that breathe life back into your situation. You're not stuck in the cold anymore. You're walking toward warmth, and that's a conscious move. But don't rush it. Healing isn't instant. It's a process of steady steps and small victories. Reach out when you need to. You're allowed to lean on others without guilt. That's part of this recovery arc. Remember, this chapter is about clarity on balancing priorities and seeking support, right? The Five of Pentacles reversed nails that theme. You've juggled responsibilities, left what drains you, and now you're learning that asking for help or admitting struggle doesn't make you weak. Actually, it's the opposite. It's smart. It's survival strategy. You're not the Queen of Pentacles reversed anymore, neglecting your own needs by overextending. No, you're moving toward nurturing yourself with the help you deserve. See, the Eight of Cups had you walking away from what no longer serves. Now, with this reversal, you're stepping into a new phase where you don't just escape, you rebuild. And the Two of Pentacles? That juggling act? It's still there, sure, but it's lighter because you're no longer carrying everything alone. You're managing with support and healing energy. That's a game changer. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. You've probably felt stuck before, like with the Eight of Wands reversed delays. But with this Five of Pentacles reversed, those delays don't feel so permanent. You're gaining momentum, even if slow. It's not about rushing, it's about steady recovery and moving past scarcity mindsets. You're shifting from scarcity to hope. That's a powerful pivot. Now, don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to do it all perfectly. Healing isn't linear. There'll be setbacks, but this card says you're on the right path, toward renewal, not depletion. Focus on small actions, reaching out for advice, reviewing your finances realistically, saying no when you need to. These are not just good moves, they're vital now. And if you catch yourself slipping back into old patterns, ignoring your health, overcommitting, or hiding your struggles, pause. That's your cue to realign with this new energy of support and recovery. You knew this already. This chapter is about stepping fully into that clarity, owning your needs, and letting in healing. The Five of Pentacles reversed shows you that's possible, even necessary. So, Leo, keep juggling with intention. Keep walking away from what drains you. But now, do it with the strength of knowing you're not alone. Support is here, healing is underway, and balance is within reach. Don't ignore the signs, embrace the shift. You're moving from winter's cold into spring's renewal. Four of Swords. All right, Leo. This card is like your soul waving a big red flag that you need to hit pause. Hard. I'm seeing a deep call for rest, but not just any rest. It's about strategic withdrawal. Think of it as stepping back from the chaos to catch your breath, not running away. This isn't news to you, is it? You've been grinding through all these chapters, juggling priorities, pushing through emotional battles, and trying to keep everything afloat. But now, the Four of Swords says, stop. Take deliberate time to recover, to retreat from the noise and demands. It's a must for your mental health. Don't lie to yourself by pretending you can power through without a break. This isn't laziness or avoidance. It's active self-care. The Four of Swords urges you to meditate, journal your thoughts, maybe even take a mental health day. You don't just need to rest your body, but your mind and spirit too. When you give yourself this space, you clear the fog, you gain clarity. That clarity is the foundation for your next move. If you ignore this, you risk burnout, and you already know what that feels like. Exhaustion that makes everything harder, not easier. Hold on, let me rephrase that. The rest you take now is an investment. It helps you come back stronger, more focused, and more balanced. You're not just recovering from external stress, but also recalibrating internally. This is key after all the upheaval you've been through. Leaving behind what no longer serves, balancing demands, recovering from hardship. The Four of Swords pulls all that together. It's the quiet after the storm, the moment where you can finally align your actions with your true needs. Look, you've been juggling so much, and you've been told to seek support. Now, you must listen to yourself first. Four of Swords asks you to sit with your thoughts, reflect on what's working or not, and let your mind rest from constant alertness. You'll find that when you do this, the delays and frustrations you faced won't feel so heavy. The Four of Swords says patience is not passive. It's a necessary step in your healing and growth. It's also a caution against rushing decisions or pushing through before you're ready. Remember those moments when impatience led you to mistakes? That's what you're sidestepping here. Instead, use this time to clarify your intentions. Align your energy without scattering it. You've seen the risks of misuse of power and losing focus. This card is your reset button. So Leo, this chapter is a turning point. You're moving from external juggling and recovery to internal stillness and reflection. It's the calm that lets you rebuild a balanced foundation. You're not done with the journey, but the Four of Swords insists that rest is now your most powerful tool. Don't resist it, embrace it fully. Your next steps will come clearer and stronger because of it. Queen of Pentacles reversed is showing up here with a clear warning. You've been overextending yourself and neglecting your own care. Remember that reckless energy you're trying to justify? Saying yes to every demand, ignoring your health, spending beyond your means, it's burned you out. Now you're at a crossroads where self-neglect has caught up to you. But it's not just about saying no. It's about setting real boundaries and putting your needs first. Otherwise, you keep spinning your wheels, running on empty. The Eight of Cups confirms the move away from what no longer serves you. You've been walking away, maybe from toxic relationships, dead-end jobs, or old habits, and that's brave. But here's the catch. You can't just leave the pattern you spotted but didn't name without embracing what's next. That soul-searching journey requires facing the unknown, even when it's scary. Don't cling to comfort zones or fear loneliness. Growth demands stepping into the uncomfortable, and you've been doing that. Keep going. Two of Pentacles is the practical side talking, juggling all your roles, responsibilities, and emotions. You've been balancing work, self, care, maybe family or creative projects, and it's a lot. Flexibility is your friend, but not if you're spreading yourself too thin. Prioritize what truly matters and drop the rest. Adapt to shifting demands without losing sight of your core. If you don't manage your time and energy wisely now, burnout will drag you down again. Five of Pentacles reversed is the light at the end of this tunnel. Recovery is real. You're moving out of hardship, emotionally or financially. This card urges you to accept support. Stop isolating. Reach out, say yes to help, open yourself to healing. Don't let that moment you wanted to look away keep you stuck in old wounds. New opportunities are around the corner if you trust the process and lean on your community. Four of Swords is the necessary pause you've been avoiding. Rest and reflection aren't luxuries, they're survival. Four of Swords says, take that mental health day, meditate, journal. Don't rush decisions or push through exhaustion. Your mind and body need this downtime to rebuild strength. Avoid burning out again by honoring your need for quiet and solitude. It's during this rest that clarity comes. Eight of Wands reversed shows why progress feels blocked. Frustration, delays, miscommunications, they're real and they're testing your patience. You can't force the pace or push outcomes prematurely. Instead, slow down, clarify your messages, and reassess plans. Impatience here only makes things worse. This slowdown is part of your reset, not a failure. Hold on through the waiting. The Magician reversed is the biggest red flag about your energy right now. Lack of focus, scattered intentions, or using charm to mask uncertainty, these patterns sabotage you. Don't manipulate situations or others just to get by. You know you have unrealized potential. Align your actions with your values. Be honest with yourself about what you want and what you're willing to do. Otherwise, you waste your power and keep spinning in place. If you remember the earlier chapters, this is all about you reclaiming your power by embracing rest and recovery. The work you've been avoiding, the deep self-care, setting boundaries, honest reflection, asking for help, that's the work that sets you free. Don't lie to yourself. You can't skip the hard parts and expect real change. This final chapter asks you to stop running from the delays, the rest, the healing, and the recalibration. Lean into it. I'm seeing you stand at the edge of a new chapter, clearer, stronger, and more balanced, but only if you do the real work today. It's not glamorous, but it's necessary. Say no to overcommitment, say yes to rest. Walk away from what drains you. Accept support with open hands. Manage your priorities with laser focus, and be honest about your power and potential. The work you've been avoiding isn't punishment, it's your liberation. Now go claim it. Okay, that's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.